All right, so it's Battle Rap for Breakfast. It's your girl, Bosschick Raine. This is an exclusive with I'm going to say the infamous, based on this weekend, one of the highlights of a very dope, successful event with RBE, Divide and Conquer 2. I got my girl, Lady J, on the check-in. What's goody?
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody?
Yeah, well, we're gonna get right into it, man. I'm actually gonna recap your battle because I want to break it down. I'm gonna start from that. Let's lead with the bars. I was in and out of watching it live, and when they started chanting 3-0, I was like, hell no, it's not a 3-0. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's not and it's not, and it never was gonna be. But you know what? When you go to somebody else's house, everybody know how the on the road games is.
Right.
Unless you're on an even playing field where it's not her home, not your home, that is something different. But she had literally everybody in the building came for her because they wanted her to win at home, and that's expected. You can't expect to go to somebody's house and think they just gonna let you come in there and dog walk their people.
Right.
So they didn't want to fuck with it. They try not to cheer for it. But I think it was amazing. Because when we was in the building, everybody was saying 1-1 after the first two rounds.
Right.
And then we got into the third round, and then they started chanting the 3-0. And I think they was just happy for her. It was her first time actually getting through all her rounds. It was her first time actually getting a win.
Okay.
And she was at home. So we
Right.
got APS, the Bricks, and Taedoe versus Lady J.
You said APS.
Yeah, she's on two teams.
Okay. Okay. Well, I will say she is one of the more popular bricks, and the bricks, they do dominate that blue room,
Yeah. Well, when they,
and
they they move in numbers.
right. And it's been kind of like, from a fan standpoint, to me, it's like kind of overbearing at times. Like they do too
Yeah.
much with the ad libs and stuff. So, no bias. Like, it still was a good battle, and I'm also happy that RBE had two female battle rap
On the card.
on the
Yeah,
card.
that's
Yeah.
definitely so.
He's doing his part, so we gotta say that. Now I wanna say I just did a whole rant on you know, your this topic of the backlash of you flashing the tatas. And you know what, it dawned on me? So to me, I wanna ask you this first. Like, what made you do it?
Right. So, I mean, that's been the question of the morning. But like I said, a lot of people don't know it was a malfunction. But I'm gonna stay away from it being a malfunction because J Boy, like, nah, that wasn't no fucking malfunction.
Oh, I
And
never heard you respond saying that it was a malfunction. I know in one of your interviews I did watch, you said that you had a malfunction, but I didn't know that that's what triggered the flash.
yeah, that's what actually triggered the flash. Once the strap broke, and it was already a heated moment. It was a lot going on. I just went ahead and went with it because I was gonna be looking crazy just standing there holding my side. But I could
Right.
just make the most of it, and I just went ahead and made the most of it versus just standing there with unknowingly your strap just popped looking stupid. I
Right.
just went ahead and make the most of it because, like I said, it wasn't even my round, so it wasn't in a sense of trying to rebuttal. Um, and then it was actually after she said your body don't look good, da da da. She had already moved on to your fucking machines, your fucking this, your fucking that. So, but like I said, when it popped, I just went ahead and went with it, and it just correlated really well.
Okay, so real quick, what was the line that she said? I thought that you did that in response to her, a line that she said.
Yeah, no, that's what I was just saying. It was actually past when she was talking about my body. She had just got through talking about my body. She had already to move to a different segment. But
Oh.
because it popped, it makes it look like it went with that. Because when you go back and see, you'll see that I said it actually popped well after those bars. So I'm just like, but people see it as, oh, well, shit, she rebutted the body down, definitely looked good. But,
Right. I felt like,
it just worked out for me.
but it did work out. It was like perfect timing. But it dawned on me, like, because we had a face off that was intense as well. So it made me
Yeah,
think. It made me recap to that, and how you also, in that face off, you exposed like scars from the procedure, and
right.
I thought that she said something that triggered that, And to me, it's more so you exhibiting your confidence because it's
Yeah,
not so much different. Because when you did that flash in our face off, where you showed your
leg.
scars, your legs, we were like,
Yeah.
everyone was shocked. I'm so mad that Instagram would not let
Yeah,
us be
because the
great.
scars that they expected me to have is BBL scars or
Right,
tummy tuck scars. Them not the scars I have. I have my whole leg is cut up from 80% of my leg is cut. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So, and I had to reiterate that because, like I said, I do have a condition, and this that wasn't my first time being hospitalized, but that was my first time catching an infection after. I've been hospitalized several times for 2 months at a time, 3 months at a time, but this is the first time where they actually had to go in there and cut it out, and I ended up catching an infection, went right back into the hospital. So in that time, it forced me to be in there 6 months. And like I said, in that time, I really wish they would have sewed my leg versus just letting it, but because it was so huge and the infection was so much, they kind of left it open, and
mm-hmm,
that's fucked my leg up. But
right,
at the end of the day, I'm like, I was never a good candidate for it. So yeah, I did. I did do the enhancements and all this, that, and the other. They put me on steroids that helped me gain the weight, but all that was medically necessary. It
right,
was medically necessary. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting thick. Let me keep taking. Let me get the
right.
epitome and do the protein and this. So, it worked out in my favor because I could go back and show, even though I used to make jokes about not having no ass. It wasn't no huge ass, but as a petite girl, I still had an ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's just now with the weight with it.
So it was a combination of things between the procedure and then having to take weight gainers.
Right. Right.
Okay. And then have you had a boob job?
The who?
A boob job.
No, I ain't never had no boob job. I actually, I don't know if you ever seen any of my other interviews. I've always been traumatized as a kid. Like starting out, it was a girl in my fifth grade, a big ass bully. She had to flunk twice. It came out. We was in one of those little puberty classes, and they like, oh yeah, when your breasts start developing and you start getting acne, your period might be coming. And then she screamed out in the middle of the class, "She had big breasts. She about to get her period." So in the fifth grade, even in the fifth grade, I've always had big breasts. I
Right.
went from the fifth grade all the way to the 11th grade wearing a coat. I didn't lose my virginity until 11th grade and all of that because, I was really traumatized by it. I was traumatized about walking to school and guys would stop and look
Right.
and wanting to pick me up. And I'm just a kid. So breasts was something I never wanted. Like if I would ever get it, I would go down to a B cup. That
Right.
was something I never wanted to get too much attention. They don't make the cute big, they don't make the cute shirts for us or none of that. But it's perfectly fine. There are no cuts on my breast nowhere ever at all. And they was perkier than this before I started breastfeeding. God damn.
Right. I'm glad
They
that like I wanted to hear this too, and not to just to like talk about that too because you know I have a similar experience as far as having an ass at a young age, and like with this whole thing going on now with women and BBLs and stuff. That's a similar sentiment that I feel too, like getting that attention unwanted so early.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's so funny that so many women want that now. Like you want it so bad that you're doing these things. I have no problem with women enhancing their bodies, but I feel like it has become like it's kind of like so much, and
I
women are
think,
risking a
like I
lot.
said, I think it was the not wanting the attention is really not, a lot of girls growing up and really not knowing what their body is going through. And that's
Right,
one of the things that I talk to my kids about, whether it's my daughter, whether it's my son. You're going to develop, things are going to happen, your body going to change, go through the emotions and everything else that comes with that. Nobody did that for me. When I got my,
right,
my, my first period, it started in class. I'm sitting in class looking crazy because my mama never taught me this how you put on a pad, tampon. People, those things, important things. Parents probably don't think that, hey, I should tell this to my child. It took for me to be traumatized for it, for me to say, I need to get this to my kids. But I feel like maybe it's a lot of other girls who go through that. They don't really know what's going on with their body, how to take care of their body.
right,
So, and it does make you shy away from it. Like I said, because of that girl, did that shit in class and traumatized me for the rest of my life. I didn't care for the breast at all. I was ashamed of them.
And so now it's great that now at this stage in life that you
Yeah,
are
I'm
showing so much
older. I'm of
confidence.
age, and it's men that are my age. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right,
it's
right,
not a guy, some creep trying to pick me up. Leave. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
So yeah, it's definitely different now. So I think those women, they want to be wanted now.
right.
Then I mean, as a kid, of course, being young, you don't want to be wanted like that.
No.
So that's why they want the attention now because they want to be wanted.
Right, right. And that's I wanted to just like kind of touch on that point. Now, as far as the backlash that you're getting from your peers, um, and I'm saying specifically the women, not the whole. I saw the back and forth with Jack Boy as well. I feel like it dawned on me because another fan mentioned it's not that big of a deal, yo. And when you think about the antics that goes into battle rap, like, and the things I was just saying too, that Daylight has done way worse. Daylight flashed his dick before, so I'm
Right.
just like,
Right.
I think it's kind of fake outrage. And what's
Yeah.
your take on it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like you said, it's fake outrage, selective outrage. They pick and choose who they want to do it to. And because I'm may not be one of their favorites or they feel like they not getting the attention that they should get,
Right.
they want to put that on my head. And I'm just like, I haven't brought anything negative to any of you women. Now, as far as the bigger girl,
Y'all might
I,
just battle if you saying now. I'm gonna say this. If you're referring to Ash Cash, I felt like she made valid points because she put in a lot of work last year. She's been busting her ass, investing in her brand, and marketing
and
herself
I
more.
honestly don't feel like that's why she was coming at me. I
Okay.
feel like because whatever rival she had about the bags and bodies, her coming and getting me out of the post because the only exchange we really had was when I said, because the pose was about to be in the closer, and then she pop up in the pose, and then they like go vote, and then I don't have a Jazz the rapper to go share and say go follow. I don't have a new nails to say go share, and then she was like, well, why all of a sudden now you saying it's a popularity because yeah, Twitter not my lane, so yeah, you gonna get the vote. And so
Okay.
ever since then, she felt kind of salty and was like, "Oh, don't say it's popularity now because all my friends voting for me, and then all your friends vote for you. They didn't vote for you because they feel like you have the talent. They voted for you because you're their friend. And this is not what that was. This was a competition thing. And then when they put her in the slots and she went so hard against me, and then went in and didn't even get in
Okay.
the house.
Oh,
She was
okay.
like,
So
"Yeah,
I
I got
wasn't
that bitch out the polls. Yeah, my name up here now. Her name ain't up here anymore, and all that. And then you didn't even get in the house. You was gunning for me so hard because I was the one who was winning in the polls, and then you came and took the numbers, and then you felt like you had some kind of superiority over me, and you didn't even do your just do. You didn't even get in the house.
well. So wait,
But
let me just backtrack. So you guys were competing for the slot to be in the
um,
house.
yeah, but then it became down to they gonna make pull names out the hat for the instead of him being like, okay, I'm gonna take one girl, I'm gonna take four girls, and now we're gonna go ahead and pull names out the hat, and then to make these people battle for their spot in the house.
Okay, but the
So
four.
when it came
Mm-hmm.
down to the numbers, I just disappeared out the polls one day. So I don't know.
But
I
I
don't know
thought
what
that
happened.
Ash Cash battled Hope Trilly to get in the
Yeah,
house.
but that's not in the house. It was to get in the house. So Rock Lee battled Fendi and Hope and Ash battled Hope
So when was the back and forth between you and her prior to the battles?
before the pick. It was before he picked who was gonna battle.
Oh,
So, but
okay,
and,
okay.
and that was the thing. Like I had already been voted in, but then I guess so many girls start finally reaching out and contacting because I kind of felt like with that I was the only one who was pushing my when Hitman dropped it. Or not a lot of girls were saying stuff, and then there was a lot of people who was off limits because he was saying you can't have contracts, can't have this, can't have that. And then when he came, hit me up, said, "Hey, everybody asking for you," and he actually put me up, and everybody voted me in the house. And then so I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm about to be in the house, whatever, whatever. Then it turned around to, okay, well, if more girls want to do it, let's put a poll up. So, you know,
Oh,
he put a
okay.
poll up and I won another poll against one other girl, and then it turned to 4 girls. So, you know,
So you
I
don't
think that
think that
that's where her
her
issue with
energy
me at. But I
dropped?
don't have any issue. Once the bag and body things was over and it was picked, that was it. It wasn't nothing else to keep on continuing on about.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I didn't know that y'all had energy from before. So if you think, I mean,
Well, she has energy. I don't really have no energy for it. Like I said, it was only about the pose. It was friendly competition at first, and
right.
then, like I said, she kind of took it to heart.
Now is that a battle that you entertain?
Why would I?
Okay. I mean, well, let's get into that. Two things though. Um, does this mean that we may potentially see you on bags and bodies too?
Not that I know of.
Will you?
I think that I don't have no problem going on, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get all my people to vote again. I'm not gonna get everybody to share this and do that and to get me in there. Because like I said last time, I'm 5,000 votes in to go in, and then all of a sudden now I gotta go against 4 girls after we already betted and said yes.
Right.
After 5,000 people that already came and said yes, put her in the house, put her in the house. Now I gotta go back and do it all over again. That kind of confused me. So the process of getting in, like I don't mind battling. If he would have said, "Hey, from like yeah,
To
let's
battle.
make all these girls battle," hell yeah,
Right.
I'm coming there and I'm a battle.
Right.
But it wasn't that. It was polls, and when you're dealing with polls, it's numbers. And like I said,
It is
I
numbers.
didn't
Yeah.
really have my Twitter long then, so she had a stronger base to go ahead and get her numbers up.
Got you. Well, with that said, who do you want to battle?
Um, I got the top tiers calling me out, so
Yeah, I
if
did
I'm
see that official call out.
yeah, official called me out, 40 called me out, Bonnie called me out.
Oh, really?
Um,
40 and Bonnie?
yeah,
So do you
yeah,
feel like this was, I will say though, even though I don't always advocate the OnlyFans and stuff, I felt like you did a really good job of maximizing off of the energy. So when you put
yeah.
out the second video, that second crazy crazy ass
Yeah,
video,
with the second video, I wanted them to feel a bit of my personality.
right?
So
Okay,
yeah.
right. And that was smart. That was smart. It was funny. It's lighthearted. It's funny. And then,
Yeah.
and then I saw the OnlyFans promo. I'm like, okay, like you are maximizing off of it. Do you
Yeah,
feel like it's
I have merch coming from it as well.
dope? And I also saw that what's his name? The artist. That was a dope picture. Quadre.
Yeah,
I don't know how
yeah.
to say his name, but
Q, yeah. Q
Q.
positive,
Yeah,
K positive. Yeah.
yeah,
That was really, really dope. I'm getting a lot of dope stuff. I'm getting a whole lot of, apparel and merch and all. I'm getting my sponsors all the way across the board. I'm getting the booking conversations all across the board. So I just hope to make the best moves and good moves because at the end of the day, it is the clout. The
right,
clout gonna have everybody want to do interviews or everybody want to battle. So
right,
it's just all gonna be on what we do next because everybody know you only as good as your last battle.
right. So I hope to see you really like keep this momentum up and
Yeah,
be
but
right
and
back
that's what
at
I'm
it.
saying. I'm like, it's they're confused. It's not that I haven't been rapping, but if we're honestly speaking, most of the time when men talk about female battle rap, they definitely immediately start talking about the looks. I haven't been using my looks to give me a head, but the one time I use it, we see what that did for me. So y'all,
Hmm.
they gotta stop acting like they cared about my bars. Y'all didn't care what I said.
Right. And I
Y'all not
feel
going to it.
like
It would if I hadn't promoted it the way I did nobody would have looked for that battle because no offense to her name is not that big and neither is mine, and plus
right,
I've been out, so it's like starting over from anytime you take time off, it's like starting over from the beginning again.
right. Well, I feel like as
So
long as you
it's like
keep
nobody looking for Lady J, nobody looking for Taedoe. So our name is at the bottom of the card. It was a slept on battle. So until I start putting my promotion to it, and it made everybody want to see it. And
right,
and even her hitting me up like, "Oh, they really want to see the battle now. Oh, we have to put on da da da." And because she's never had that attention around a battle, neither. So
right,
that's another thing. And I kind of try to tell a lot of my opponents why do they want to see this battle? What are you doing to make them want to see this battle? So I do kind of poke, and I could get on people's nerves sometimes, but it's all in good intention. At the end of the day, I will hope that you want to be seen and not just want to be
Exactly.
standing up here for 200, 300 views. Like, I would hope that you want to be seen.
Exactly. Well, I will say you do a good job marketing, and like I said, I hope that you maximize off the energy and you know keep the momentum going by getting right back out there. I hope to see you this summer.
Yeah, that's why I'm mad with it. I kind of put a lot of people feathers were ruffled because I put a lot of people on black, and I feel like that was just the most healthiest thing I could do.
Well, yeah.
And
I mean, let me give my 2 cents on that. I made a post about it on Facebook. A lot of times, people be thinking like be acting like it's a freaking accomplishment to get blocked, and they were like like it's some great thing. It's like yeah, blocking people at times is just for peace of mind. Like, leave me alone. Like,
yeah,
you're annoying. You know what I mean? But when people
yeah,
try to like market it like, oh, like she blocked me. It's just like, okay, what did you get from that? Did you win
yeah.
something? Like, you know what I mean? It's really like whatever on that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, they got even madder when I blocked them, and like I said, it was all in good intent because at the end of the day, I mean, what does this come down to? If I
right,
go back and forth with you, and especially if you somebody that's not trying to battle, because they'll say that quick. As soon as they act like they got something against you, they're like, I ain't trying to battle the bitch. Well,
right.
why? What are
But
we wasting
yeah,
our
stop
energy
talking to me.
on?
Right, right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're trying to get a fight out of this, I mean, you got something going on with you inside yourself. I'm not.
Right,
If a person block you and you still talk about them for 3 days straight, you have a actual issue with that person. And like I said, and a lot of these people, I don't involve myself in. I'm not having conversations. I don't stick around at battles. I don't hang out at the events because I don't need any of that extra shit. I don't know you women. There's no reason for me to be out here having to put hands, feet, and paws on you because you know what I'm saying. I'm
right,
going to school. I'm working too hard. Last thing I need is an assault case,
right.
and that can take away everything that I've worked for.
Exactly.
So I'm, you know what I'm saying. I lose a lot. I lose more by sitting here trying to go back and forth with you when I could just block you. You're gonna keep coming. I'm gonna make my profit. You're gonna make your post, and we're gonna keep it moving.
Right. And with that said, we could wrap it up. A good point that I also saw made. I think people are highlighting the issue of you doing that because the pool of women, even though it seems to be, it's not really a lot, right? So it's not a lot of different styles. You got like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we we can say top tier, mid tier, low tier, whatever, but types and styles, like I saw the engagement between you and Yoshi. It's not like a lot of the whole vixen type of. When I say vixen, I mean not the battle rapper, but the
Yeah, yeah,
whole,
yeah. I know what you're saying.
whatever that image and like the guys have a pool of different styles, like different groups, and I think that um we don't have that. The women don't have a lot. So when a woman
Mm.
does something, and then I don't know if you realize that you're not the first to flash.
Right,
I heard that J
right.
Love flashed too. I forgot that she flashed, but it just didn't go viral.
That's the thing. J Love didn't flash. Somebody flashed J Love. So you got Ish Moolah come in and snatching it for her. So he, making the moment for her. And like I said, I ain't flashed neither. The malfunction made the moment for me. But I mean, if we really talking about it and we being all on, like she trying to say she did it first, you didn't do it at all. You wasn't trying to do it, and
Oh,
neither
cause
was
see,
I.
you know what's so crazy?
But
I post
Shuni is the first person who tits got now Shuni tits,
Shuni.
you know, Shuni tits barcode, Shuni, but it was fair battle. But Shuni tits was hanging from up under her crop top.
Oh, I don't remember that. No, Lady J, yours is totally, totally different.
Mm-hmm.
You was like really confident, like voila, like it was like a
Yeah,
chill for a
yeah,
minute. For a minute.
yeah, yeah.
But at least you can laugh about it, and at least you can use it to your advantage. That's what
Yeah,
it's
no,
all
I'm
about.
happy. Like I said, it's
Yeah.
been nothing but good things and blessings. I've earned, I've gained, I've learned all of those good things. And it's working in it's God is working in my favor. I'm very blessed, truly blessed. Or however Tato like to say, she like you ain't put it on, but I needed the right stage. Like I say
Right.
all the time, I have about a big name, such as you. You're a big name. Farrah, Dunn Lady, Tia S, get Yoshi at this one. You know what I'm saying? I battled these decent names, but I just never been on the right league for me to actually get my look.
Yeah, look. Well, this now you here, so
Yeah,
keep it going.
yeah.
Keep your foot on the gas. I wish you all the best. For those who, because everyone's trying to follow the Lady J, let them people know uh all your social media and stuff.
Um, Follow girl Lady J at the Lady J09. That's TheLadyJ09. And in my bio, you can find the link for every other page that you're looking for. Find it on the Instagram because I'd be forever giving it out if I did all of that. So TheLadyJ09. And thank you so much. Shout out for having me, Rain.
You already.
Truly appreciate it, boss.
Thank you. Battle Rap for Breakfast, Battle Talk Tuesday. This is an exclusive with my girl Lady J representing that H Town. And we out.
I
Cheers.
already